Hi there everyone, welcome to my 5 makeup must-haves video. And I don't think this is a tag or anything, but it's an idea that I came up with earlier today, and I thought it would just be a good idea to show you my 5 makeup must-haves. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So my 5th most important makeup must-have is my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. And the reason why I really like this is because there's such a variety of shades. There's like lighter neutral colors, and then there's darker neutral colors, and there's even a black in here if you want to go for more of a smoky eye. But there's really such a variety that it's just an awesome palette, and it's pretty much the only neutral palette you need. And then if you're not willing to spend the amount that the Naked 2 palette costs, you can try the CoverGirl Shimmering Sands. And I know there's only 3 shadows in here, but the 3 look a lot like shadows from the Naked 2 palette. This one right here looks a lot like Booty Call, and this one looks so much like Suspect, and then this one looks like Snakebite. So really it's kind of just a look from the Naked 2 palette, which is great. So if you're not willing to spend however much the Naked 2 palette costs, I know it's expensive, you can try the Shimmering Sands palette from CoverGirl. I use it regularly and it's just awesome. So my 4th most important makeup must-have is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. And it's a primer, and I put it on before I put on all my makeup in the morning, and it just makes my skin look so flawless and smooth, and it just makes my foundation look really good, and it really stays on all day. So that's why I really like this, and it's a lot cheaper than the Benefit POREfessional. So I really like that. This is only about $10, and I talked about it a little more in my March favorites video. So if you want to hear more about this, you can go and check that out. So my 3rd most important makeup must-have is my eye primer, which is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and mine's in the shade Eden. And I really like it because it just keeps my eyeshadow from creasing all day, and it keeps it on and keeps the color vibrant, I find. And without an eye primer, I feel like my eyeshadow just gets dull and slips, and it doesn't look as good. But this one's kind of expensive, so if you wanted a cheaper one, there's some at the drugstore, and one that I really like is the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and I only think it's about $1 or $2. So if you want a good eyeshadow primer, check either this one out or the e.l.f. one out. So my 2nd most important makeup must-have is a good foundation, and the one that I'm currently using is called the Revlon Colorstay Makeup, and I'm in the shade Ivory, and I also talked about this in my March favorites video. And I really think a good foundation is important just because it evens out your skin and gives you good complexion, and a little goes a long way, and it just makes your skin look so good and just covers up all your imperfections. So definitely a foundation is really important. So my final and most important makeup must-have is a good volumizing and lengthening mascara. And the one that I'm using right now that I got for Christmas is They're Real by Benefit. And I really like this one, but if you're not willing to pay about like $30 for a mascara, you can get the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express, and this one's in waterproof, but I think it's just like They're Real, and I think it's really good. So I'll definitely be repurchasing this, but it's a great dupe for They're Real. But I find that when you wear mascara, it just makes you look so much more awake and put together than not wearing any makeup at all. So I feel like that's why it's my most important makeup must-have. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup must-haves, and I can't wait to make more for you. So thanks. Bye.